What's going on, people? It's your boy, Professor Q, St. Lana, back at it. Welcome to the Professor Q Show. Now, today we're going to get on and right on. Probably one of the biggest subjects of the world. Q, what you talking about? I'm talking about love. What this one is going to be about everybody's definition and everybody's understanding of love. And I mean like everybody's different answers and different perspectives of what love is. First of all, in the background, you see the grill going right before Memorial Day. But we started early. Uh, but look, think about this. What is like your meaning of love? Now, love, it's going to sound kind of corny at times, maybe uncomfortable or totally acceptable to a lot of folks, but love has to have a certain meaning to certain people at certain times. Even though we say the word love, we could be talking about love, about God, about our family, about our spouses, our significant others. But when I name all those different people, all those different ones have different perspectives, different meanings. Because I can love my wife, but the same way I love my wife is not the same way I love my brother, or the same way I love my friend, or I love. Because in the Bible, it speaks about having love for one another. In the same way I love my family, I don't love everybody the same way. But I got love for people. You know what I mean? I do. I'm saying me personally. But for you, you gotta understand, what does love mean to you? How do you know when you with whoever? Let's say that you say I love my mother, or you say I love my wife, or I love my husband, I love my friends, I love my brothers and sisters. When you love them, do we know what that means? What does that mean to ourselves, so we know that we can actually title it that? Like if you fall in love with your significant other, when you fall in love with your spouse, how do you know it's love? You know what I mean? Is it a strong, intense feeling? Let me give you my perspective, my meaning. And I think that's exactly what it is. When you have a strong, intense feeling for that person, and not only do I have that strong, intense feeling, I'm willing to work on it and keep that flame and keep that feeling and keep that emotion going. That's when it comes to like my friends, when it comes to my spouse, when it comes to my family. It's like I'm trying to do what it takes to keep igniting it and keep that fuel going. Because you know how some people, they say, they love somebody, and that might start off like that, but then it can dwindle away to something as if you don't have no feelings towards that person at all. Woo! That means you didn't keep it going. You didn't do all the necessities. You didn't do all the work and exercise it took to keep that going. Because just like I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. It's like when you first get with somebody and you got that new car smell love. You know what I mean? In that new car, you ready to jump in and you ready to do your thing. You know what I mean? You ready to roll. But after a while, it's not even exciting no more. You know what I mean? See, you got past the new part, the new car smell phase of the car. Then you got to get to the, okay, I've had this car for a while. You know what I mean? Type of part of love of the car. And then you got to move on to, I had this car forever. You know what I mean? Some people want to trade their cars in for something else. But my thing is, you know what I mean? I'm doing the paraphrasing, but when it comes to a significant other, man, you got to work with that person. You got to work with yourself to keep that flame going, to keep keep putting wood and whatever it takes, gas on that fire to keep it going. And I mean, that's just for anybody that's in a relationship. Now, understand this too. For me, when someone talks to me about love for me, when it comes to people, has different languages. I mean, everybody got a different language of love. See, your love, and I'm talking about you specifically, and this is individually wise, but I'm saying to you, your love, is different from the next person. Even the person that you love, their love language is different from yours. Cause I can see, let's say that I'm saying it in this manner that, let's say I'm with my wife, and let's say that I rub her feet, or I massage her back, or I comb her hair. to her, that may be, one of the highest forms of love to her. You know what I'm saying? That may be a part of her love language. You know what I'm saying? Being there, being dedicated, conversating with her, uh, just so many different varieties. When it comes to the learning perspective of love, right? But then when it comes to me, I could be like, just because you with me every day, I consider that to be love. Or when you just acknowledge me, when you pay attention, it's, man, I have a lot of different things, but those are just a few. I mean, just um, you can rub my head while I'm driving. I consider to be a form of expressing love. You know what I mean? Because love can be expressed, and you can also have it, but you gotta learn. See, the thing about having various languages of love is that when I say I got love for one another, for other people, I have to learn different forms of love. Meaning that if I love people, it's a person that I can give somebody something. Let's say I go up and I give them something. Just say giving to them whatever that I feel that I should give them, or whatever I feel like they need. You know what I mean? And they could take it and not think too much of it, right? But I can give to someone else and they might just be, blown away, right? And I'm saying it to show the comparison, like what you may think that is your expression of love, and when you try to do what your expression of love is to someone else, may not be the language that they speak. See, they type of love, they might just like it. You never know. You never know. Maybe just a conversation. Maybe just complimenting them. Maybe just being in their presence. Everybody got different forms of language of love, and this is what I mean about. And the reason why I bring this up, because I want, man, for people who say that they love people, they love one another, they love their neighbors, they love their family. You got to understand, you love your kids, you love your wife, you love your brothers, you love your sisters, your mother, family, fathers. Everybody got to learn. You got to learn those different languages to show to them. Because what I do for my mother, I can't do the same thing for my son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I mean by it varies. I know I'm beating this, but I'm trying to bring more clarity to it, because love is so broad, it's so big. Even though we say the word and it has a certain type of reaction and response to it, it's still a huge thing. You can equate love right to God because it's so big. And every, like if the dirt show love to the seed, then it's going to teach it to grow. It's going to help it to grow. Things of the nature. The rain is showing love to the dirt for the seed to grow. All various ways. You know what I mean? Like a lion can love his cubs, but it's going to show different type of love to that antelope. You know what I mean? We can go on and on about this, but you understand what I'm saying. So for people hearing me, when you love somebody, learn the language of that person that you're trying to love, because you have strong feelings toward them, but you got to understand what it takes for them to be able to accept the love that you have for them. Not to be able to accept, but to be able to speak it. So, you know what I mean? So, something finna go on with my phone, man. So, it's getting too hot out here. So, it's saying it's about to go down in 30 seconds. I want to tell everybody what's up. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And make yourself better, and you make the world better. All right? Peace.